Pangasinan has a birthday, and it is April 5, 1580. Thus today, we make history. Today, we set aside our political differences and gather as one people in front of this majestic Capitol building to celebrate Agew na Pangasinan for the very first time, 433 years after the founding of our beloved province. For many historians, past provincial leaders, the search for that one historic day when Pangasinan became a province had been a long and elusive quest. Our past governors completed their respective terms and left office without concluding their own research efforts. Consequently, for lack of a better date, we used to celebrate Pangasinan Day on November 13, which is actually the birthday of Speaker Eugenio Perez of San Carlos City. By all means, we must continue to celebrate November 13 as Speaker Eugenio Perez Day in honor of an illustrious son of Pangasinan who served as the first Speaker of the lower house of Philippine Congress. Nonetheless, November 13 is not the foundation day of Pangasinan. To set the record straight, we initiated our own research effort and created through Executive Order 24009 the Research and Study Committee composed of historians, researchers, and representatives from the academy, the media, and the provincial government, tasked to establish the founding day of Pangasinan. We were privileged to have Dr. Gonzalo T. Duque, the former Vice Governor of Pangasinan, a leader of national prominence, who served as chairman of the committee. Chairman Ambit Ocampo of the National Historical Institute has a standing official guidance for us to reckon the founding date of Pangasinan with the date when it was established as a distinct political unit. At that time, the Spanish colonial government divided the Philippines into political subdivisions known as alcaldes mayor, equivalent to provinces, and each headed by an alcalde mayor. It was recorded by noted chronicler Miguel de Luarca and cited by local historian Dr. Rosario Mendoza Cortez in the book Pangasinan 1572 to 1580 that it was in the year 1580 when Pangasinan was organized into a political unit under an alcalde mayor. Another historical account preserved on microfilm at the Archivo General de Indias in Seville, Spain, mentioned April 5, 1572 as the exact date when Pangasinan was made an encomienda by the Spanish royal crown. An encomienda is a system of segregating territories for purposes of collecting tributes and taxes, but not for political administration and the dispensation of justice, as in the case of an alcalde mayor. Supported by these fully documented historical accounts, the research committee decided to combine the two historical events and recommended to adopt April 5, 1580 as the date of the founding of the province of Pangasinan. It is interesting to note that larger parts of La Union, Tarlac, Zambales, and small portions of Ilocos used to belong to Pangasinan, making it one time the most populated province in Luzon at that time. It is no wonder that people in some parts of La Union and Tarlac speak Pangasinan, and people in some towns in Pangasinan speak dialects similar to Sambal, and most Pangasinenses speak Ilocano. Indeed, such historical event as the creation of the province is a significant guidepost in the tedious task of retracing our ancestral roots. Guided by our distant past, we acquire a better understanding of our present as we pursue a clearer vision of the future. Today, we stand as one province, proud of our rich culture and heritage, proud of our distinct character and identity as Pangasinenses. Let us therefore celebrate this historic moment with a firm resolve to sustain the collective effort to transform our province into the best place to invest, work, live, and raise a family. Over the last 2 years and 9 months, we have shown that Pangasinan, with its rich reservoir of human and natural resources, can excel and become #1 in so many areas of endeavor. For 3 consecutive years, we have remained on top of all provinces in the whole country, enrolling the highest number of indigent families in PhilHealth insurance, from only 26,000 beneficiary families in 2006 to 185,000 in 2008 to 229,000 in 2009, and at the end of March of this year, we have insured at least 267,000, with other provinces like Cebu, Bukidnon, Cavite, who tops this before trailing behind us. We emerged as garantisadong Pambata National Champion in 2009 for outstanding achievements in nutrition and child survival programs. We are now the top tourist destination in Region 1 with more than 205,000 tourists and visitors officially recorded in 2008 to 260,000 plus visitors in 2009. In Region 1, we have excelled in such areas as peace and order, healthcare, poverty reduction, coastal resources management, disaster management, and in programs supporting the Millennium Development Goals. We have remained as the food basket of Region 1, producing at least 60% of the region's rice and 80% of the region's fish. We are ready to pursue some long overdue strategic projects, such as the Swal Port and the development of the 300-hectare ecotourism zone in Stanza, Lingayen, which our very own President Fidel V. Ramos segregated for the purpose as early as 1998 through Presidential Proclamation 1258. We hope, therefore, that you will stick around and spend all of this special day with us. And as we savor the sweetness of this treasured moment of oneness, and as we enjoy each other's company in this jovial atmosphere, there is sad meaning to the celebration and look beyond today. There is solemn commitment to work even harder, to bring our province to greater heights of progress and prosperity. This is our province. This is our only province. And we ask you to contribute your individual share in the overall effort to make it truly #1 again. Thank you so much for your valued presence. Mabilay lawas, suluyag kayon Pangasinan. Salamat.
Yan po mga kaibigan, palakpakan natin ang ating probinsya, mabuhay ang Pangasinan. Susunod po na activity natin, magkakaroon po tayo ng parada na tayo. Ito po, magsisimula sa may Lingayen.